Welcome to this how-to video on setting a client up with Link Access. The goal of this video is to train you how to add a client in Link and set that client up with complimentary access to log in and search Link on their own. Setting your client up with access to search Link is a great time saver because it allows your client to log into Link and look for properties on their own. When your clients log into Link, all information regarding the listing broker and listing firm of any listing in Link is hidden from your client, so you can grant your client access to Link without worry. Link also keeps track of which listings your client has viewed, so you can assess your client's interest at a listing level. Please keep in mind that adding a client and setting a client up with access to Search Link requires a professional Link subscription. To upgrade, please contact Link Client Services. It only takes a minute. Step 1. From the home page, either click on the My Clients tab or under the My Clients tab, click Manage My Clients. This takes you to the My Clients page. Step 2. Once on the My Clients page, click the New Client button at the top of the page. This opens the Edit Client dialog. Step 3. Once the Edit Client dialog is open, enter the contact information for your client. Only the first name, last name, and email fields are required, but you can enter as much information as you like. For this demonstration, we will keep it simple and enter a first name of John, a last name of Adams, and an email of johnadams@linkboston.com. Step 4. After you've entered the necessary contact information for your client, click the Save button to save that client. This returns you to the My Clients page where you can see your client has been successfully added. Step 5. Click on the name of the client you would like to set up with Link Access. This takes you to the Client Details page for that client. For this demonstration, we will click on the name John Adams. Step 6. Once on the Client Details page, click the Web Access button on the toolbar. This opens the Client Web Access dialog. Step 7. Once the Client Web Access dialog is open, enter the necessary information. You will see 4 options for Client Web Access. No access will not allow the client to log into Link. The options to grant access for 30, 90, or 180 days will allow your client access to Link for that amount of time. The username field allows you to choose a username for your client. By default, your client's email address is the default username. The password field allows you to choose a password for your client to use. Please note that passwords must be at least 6 characters, but can be anything you want. Some common passwords are the client's first initial and last name, your first initial and last name, or the client's first or last name. Finally, if you check off the Email Account Information to Client checkbox, when you click the Save button, your client will automatically be sent an email with their username and password. For this demonstration, we will grant access for 180 days. We will keep the default username of johnadams@linkboston.com, and we will enter a password of jadams. Finally, we will check off the Email Account Information to Client checkbox. Step 8. After you've entered the necessary information, click the Save button to save the account information and return to the Client Details page. Once you've returned to the Client Details page, you will now see a green flag next to the Web Access field. You will also see when your client's access expires and their username and password. That concludes this how-to video on setting a client up with Link Access.